Going live. It still says going live, but it's been fooling me all the time. So, hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is, well, we were calling it VIP Kid Teacher Kasey, but we are changing it to Online Teacher Kasey, just because we're all about different places now, different platforms. So today we are talking about Outschool. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Cindy.
Hello.
Hi. So I've invited Kelly, Cindy, and Rebecca might be coming as well to talk about Outschool today. They are great resources with a wealth of information. And recently I was asked about, someone said, oh, well, I didn't use your referral code, and Outschool said that I've already used somebody last year, so I can't use somebody else's. I guess I don't get any help. And I was kind of like, well, man, I would never tell somebody I wouldn't help them. Those that know me, like I always try to help people. So I thought this would be a good place to discuss maybe some resources that people that we offer or that we have found useful to us to help other people. So yeah.
Okay.
So what do you guys do? I mean, if somebody reaches out to you for help, where's the first place you go, or what do you tell them?
Well, okay. So I'll say I have found more luck having somebody re-sign up with a new email than trying to email Outschool and say, this person wants to use my link, because they come back and they say, no, sorry, they already signed up with somebody else's link, like you were saying. So re-signing up with a different email has worked a lot better in that situation.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, I have a course coming out that helps people with their Outschool, helping out Outschool to get started as well, called the Outschool Teacher Boot Camp that I'm doing with Paige, Brooke, and Marianne. So yes.
Awesome. I'm super excited for that. Just so anybody that's in the chat box or that's watching the replay knows, down below in the description box, I have all of the featured teachers that are here and some that come and join us sometimes. And then below that is all of the resources that we're going to talk about today. I might need to add some more. So you can find the Outschool Teacher Village Boot Camp down there already. So awesome. Thanks, Kelly. Cindy? Yeah.
I've had people like, because I've referred people for VIP Kid, and and I'm trying and referring for other companies as well.
Yeah.
But first of all, what I do personally is I will ask the person what their specific questions are. And sometimes if I know that there's a good YouTube video about it, I just send them somebody else's YouTube video. I just sent someone 2 really good YouTube videos of an Outschool teacher. And I do that regularly. And I think that I would recommend for people to start following even us or other people that are on YouTube that teach for Outschool, and you can find a lot of information. If you know your exact question, then you can go ahead and, search for that in the YouTube, or you can search, find a really good group on Facebook to be a part of. And there's a lot of people that help. And some people I have taken courses from people, and some people are really good at organizing everything. Some people want that, they want more order. They don't want to just kind of look at random YouTube videos. But I do regularly help people, because I feel like the more we extend our friendship and the more we extend our own information, eventually that comes back to us. Like, we might not get that referral bonus right away, but there will be times that it comes back to us when maybe we'll have a question. I'll have a question and you'll be able to answer it for me. So I've made a lot of good friends, and I feel like, that's part of the whole teacher community that I love. Yeah. And I will say this, I signed up under someone, and I signed up under that one person, and it was still hard to get that referral code. So I think that's why a lot of people have branched off into other ways to make money, because they realize the referral process is frustrating. And it's hard for us as teachers, because we don't want to be like, I don't want to take a person away from Kasey. Like, if somebody's following her channel and then they sign up for me, that's not really, fair in a way.
Right.
But it's just, it's just the way it is, and we have to accept it. So that's why other people are offering other services and other ways to make money, so that we can, kind of help them a little bit, because a lot of times it's a little bit out of our pocket for all the work they're putting into it. And with everybody doing that, then they make more money.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing?
Good. I was late because I was getting my daughter into Teacher Page's Outschool class this morning.
Oh,
Right.
yay.
So I had to get her logged in, ready to go. So she's listening to Teacher Page while I talk with you guys.
Oh, I like your sunflower there, or your
Did you like that?
glasses.
I wonder where I got that one from.
I want a son
You
with
must be
glasses.
friends with someone on this. Oh, I love the flower. It's so pretty.
Oh,
this
happy
one too.
spring, happy April.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I
Oh,
love
nice.
this time of year, except my allergies.
Well, that's why you have your flowers, Kasey, behind you. Those are safe flowers.
yeah, those are really
Right. This was from Victoria. Victoria gave me this background for my birthday. She actually, speaking about branching out, Cindy, she makes these and sells these. So I asked her to make me one for Groove, like a professional looking background. She gave me this one for my birthday, and
Oh,
it just makes me
nice.
smile. So I love it. Okay, so Rebecca, you have a person that's joining Outschool, ready to go, and they have lots of questions. What are some resources that you offer them or that you turn to for help?
I have not made my own like welcome to Outschool videos. Here's the steps, but I know a lot of people have. So I probably do what Cindy does, and I did that for VIP Kid too. It's like, why recreate the wheel? I will be there as their point person to ask questions if they can't find it elsewhere. But if somebody already has like a mock walkthrough or a lesson plan guide, I will guide them over there. But I will be there, to text them along the way to make sure everything's good, brainstorm ideas for their first class, help maybe watch the video if they go, I think I did it okay, what do you think? Or if they get declined, I can say, okay, let's go back through all your stuff and see where you might have messed up and let's fix it.
Right. I was declined my first time and I just didn't read the directions right. Totally not on Outschool. It was all me. So, hey, Stephanie. Hey, Marianne. Thanks for joining us. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. This is I just jumped out of the shower and left my hair down look.
I think they had fun declining people there for a little while.
Yeah, right?
A lot of people got declined.
And from what I know, that Outschool says, I'm sorry you declined. It does not say why.
Yes,
Right.
Yes, you have
So
to
you
guess.
have to be the detective to go back through your application, or you have to send your application to your mentor saying, okay, help me out here.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? And then we can take the time to fix it and try again. With Outschool, you can try again until you get in.
Right.
And as a referring teacher, I do not get that $200 bonus until you have made $100 on Outschool.
Exactly.
So I'm going to coach you along the way to get your first few classes out there, to get those students, to get that money in, and then I'll get my thank you gift from Outschool to help you.
Right. So yeah, it helps us to help you. Absolutely right.
And usually the people that I have coached to get hired, it's been way more than, so $100, you figure that's 10 classes.
Mhm.
It's been more time, like for me, the people that I have coached. So I've answered a lot of questions. So,
Right.
but I don't have a whole bunch. Like some people might have 100 people they have to refer. Oh, those poor things,
I've never had an Outschool one. I've only had one VIP Kid one. Awesome. So let's see some of the resources I've found. Of course, Kelly has a boot camp coming up with Marianne, Paige, and Brooke. I haven't taken that course, but they have had others that I've been able to join in. So when someone has a bunch of specific questions, I'm like, well, here's a great resource. So that is one of them I wanted to mention. Stephanie, now when just recently, I wanted to move into flex classes, and my friend Stephanie offers like a 30-minute coaching call to find out your passion and how you want to teach, and then a lesson plan. And I really didn't I mean, she's amazing, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it really was.
Wow, that's awesome.
It had everything copy and paste into Outschool, and if it was declined, I sent it back to her to fix it. So I didn't have to do it. She guarantees it that it will pass.
Wow.
And then she even had my syllabus written out and helped me, you know, tweak it. So it's all of my work, but her lesson plans, she did the words for me. So it was all of my videos and things, and we just kind of pieced them together. And so that was a resource that I used. Also for Rebecca has a Facebook group. So for parents and teachers, right, Rebecca? Yours is?
Yes, the Outschool Parent Connection. It's an unofficial page. I
Right.
really want to connect the parents together as well, get like a backside view of the parent profile, because a lot of teachers don't know what happens behind the scenes on the parent side and the learner
Right.
side, and how the teachers can help tailor make their classes to fit what the parent has seen. So I
Right.
want a lot of parents in that group to kind of give us some behind the scenes look at it. Also to let us know like what you want for the summertime, what kind of classes you're looking for. So it's still kind of a baby group. It's called Outschool Parent Connection. So if you're a parent watching this, please join us so you can help the dialogue.
Yeah, it's in the description box as well. That one's there. And also for parents and teachers is the free and discounted Outschool free and discounted group that Kelly originally made. And there's a few of us admin on there. That is great too. So teachers can get, you know, marketing for themselves, right? Kelly, you want to talk a little bit about that one?
Yes. So teachers can offer discounts, and parents, if you're looking for discounted classes, want to try new teachers, try new classes, or you're strapped for cash, there's a lot of discounted classes on there every single day. And you could even write your own post. I have a 3-year-old and I'm looking for this type of class, and you'll get a bunch of people that will reply to it with discounts.
Right.
So.
And that's the only time a teacher does not have to offer the discount is when somebody's looking for something specific, right? So if a teacher posts on there, we do make sure that they're offering a discount if they're just posting a class. So we really do try to make it fair all around. So
Right. Yeah. If somebody's replying to a post, they don't have to, but lots of times parents say discount is appreciated or something like that, which is fine. Yes.
Yeah. And it's a huge group. So we're asking people not to just reach out to teachers asking for a discount, because it just puts everybody in an awkward position. So those were the 2 Facebook groups that I wrote down for parents and teachers. For those of you that are teachers or teachers and a parent, like Rebecca's case, the Outschool Teacher Village has amazing, it's just an amazing group for your questions to be answered there. So if you are a new and upcoming teacher or even a veteran, I would suggest that one. Do you guys have any other ones you can think
There's
of?
another one. Shoot, I don't know the name of it, but it's the one, I'll have to look it up. The one that, okay, go on and I'll come back to it.
Is it the Teacher Hub?
No, but that one.
Maybe it's the Navigating Outschool with
Yeah,
Rachel
that's
Baker
it. That's it.
and Serena Cooper and Skylar Post.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Navigating Outschool.
Yeah.
That's another really good one. And they offer great courses and great resources to help you along your way as well.
And they also have like a once a week live where you can listen live and you could ask them questions right there live. And they don't always have a lot of people on the lives either. So I've gone in and just said, "Hi, how are you?" And they respond. So that's a good time to get your questions answered as well.
Awesome. And that's a great transition. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat box. We are here every Saturday at this time. So ask us questions, bring questions or comments, and we'll get to those. And also you mentioned Rachel as part of that. She has a good training. Was that?
That's the name I was looking for, Rachel. I kept thinking Megan. I'm like,
yeah, Rachel. Yeah, she's got like 3 really good courses for teachers. She has what is it called? The secretary. Personal secretary, and it's all about like how you can use Asana and setting it up and things, and helps you with your schedule. She's got the flex class training that I took. I did link that one below too. So wow.
I know right now they just did a course about Pinterest and how to use Pinterest to help promote your Outschool classes.
Pinterest, yeah.
Oh, neat. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
So
there's also a friend of mine, she's new, and she's called the Ed Tech Wizard, and her name is Natalie. She has a page, it's called the Ed Tech Wizard, and she has some videos, and those are helps on different tech things you can do in the classroom, like how to do certain games. Like I've gotten a game, how to make a little game on Canva and then use that in your classroom. And I interviewed her on my channel as well. She was in the Nancy Taylor course with me. So she's kind of new and kind of starting out, and she's really good. She has some really good videos. But also I I had to teach on my iPad for my Outschool class last week because our power went out and our internet wasn't working and stuff like that. So I was thinking of starting something where, you know, some tech questions for Outschool, because I didn't realize that you could teach on your iPad. And then I found out you could. And when I did it, it wasn't necessarily the best. Like I wouldn't recommend to do it all the time. But if you're in a pinch like I was that day, you know, it will work so that you don't have to just cancel your classes. And depending on what your class is, like for me, one of them was knitting. So I don't really need knitting, you know, power for that. But the other one was piano. So that was a little rough because I have an electronic piano and I didn't have power. So I just let them play for me, you know?
Right.
So yeah. And that one I did 3 times a week. So it wasn't like it's only once a week, you know? So yeah. So there are other people sharing tech helps and ideas and things like that, which are helpful too.
Awesome.
Right. The iPad saved me one time too. I don't know why my computer restarted, but like you said, you can't do everything. So I share my books on the iPad. So that particular day, I just had to just talk about it without showing the book, but it does work in a pinch, like she said.
Yeah, I feel like the iPad or the tablets are best when you are a participant because you only can see 4 people at a time. So if you're just like, you know, my daughter taking a class, she sees a teacher, a couple other kids, oh, she's fine. But if I'm a teacher of a large group, I'm having to flip through to see the other people, and it's not very conducive for the teacher. And then you can't show a second camera of any kind. So it's great in a pinch, but you really shouldn't teach on iPad all the time because of that. But if you're just a participant, sure, whatever. I've got kids take it on their tablets all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And it depends like on the size of the class. Like I only had a few students, so it wasn't.
Yeah, if you have like you and 3 other students, then yeah, it's probably doable on a tablet or an iPad.
Yeah, but like I
more
said,
than that,
I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it to be there in a pinch, you know, so you're not just left stranded if you have one.
Also, make sure you have a hotspot on your phone. Yesterday, my internet, my like whole power went out like 10 minutes before class. So I'm like, I have no light. I have no nothing. I'm like, great. So I pulled up my phone hotspot. My computer still had battery life for a class or 2. So it's good. And I'm like, well, we're going by lantern light. And I brought out my Good Fortune Box lantern from a couple of months ago. I'm like, hey, we're making this work.
Nice.
Yay, it saved the day. So it's nice to have some kind of battery operated light.
Do a video about that.
I think I will, because I'm like, and I just told my kids, it was a big math class. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry if my connection is slow. I ran off a hotspot and I'm kind of like ghost, you know, campfire, light. But we had fun anyway. And so we just kind of blubbed our way through it and laughed our way through it. So I still use my computer, but I had to like refigure out lighting because I live in a cave. If my lights are off, it gets dark really fast. Like, here's my lights off. This is how I had to teach. Oh no, this is off too. So I'm like, hi guys.
Wow.
Mine would be worse. Yeah.
Wow.
I was actually outside, but it was a windstorm, so my hair was like the trees were blowing. I'm like, I hope it's not a tornado. It wasn't raining, but it was. It is what it is. Online teaching.
Welcome, Nancy and Jerry. Hey, thanks for joining us. So Nancy said, are you fielding questions from relatively new online ESL teachers? Just tripped on this. Is it just Outschool related? Actually, all of us have experience in online ESL teaching, so ask your questions. We don't mind. If you are answering general online teaching questions, do you know anything about iTutor? I will get you in touch with Kim. She is our iTutor guru. No one on here teaches for iTutor, do they?
Now, there is a difference between iTutor and
And
iTutor
iTutor
group.
Right.
I
So,
used to teach with
Yes.
iTutor group, and Kim teaches with iTutor group, but iTutor is different. I'm not exactly sure which one that is, but
Right.
there is a difference.
Right. So,
Yeah.
right. So let us know. We have Rachel Schwinghammer that teaches for one and Kim that teaches for another one. So we definitely could hook you up with either one of those if we can't answer your questions. But if it's just ESL teaching type questions, we've got you there. Jerry said, I teach baking on the iPad every time and once had 11 students. It's not ideal, but it was fine overall. Yeah, I guess if you've got to do it, you've got to do it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome, guys. I think we've gave quite a few resources. Just know that in this journey of online teaching, you might be feeling alone at your house and things, but there is a huge community of us. And we reach out, we talk to each other. We have Facebook groups for all the different online companies. You are not alone in this journey. So I think there's
Right.
plenty of
And
resources out there.
find a buddy,
Yeah, find
Yes.
someone.
whether it's your mentor teacher or somebody who's starting the same time as you, can track your journeys together, but find somebody who you can talk to every morning going, this happened. Or, it's good to have a buddy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Nancy, we'll definitely hook you up with one of them. So just you can email me or put it in the chat box if this is ended in the comment box. Which one is it? iTutor group, iTutor. We can find you somebody. So, well, that's all I have for today, guys. How about you? Anybody have any resources we didn't mention that you wanted to? Think we're good? All right. You are not alone in this. Reach out to one of us. Our links are below. Some of us have emails below. Oh, sorry, Nancy. Let's see. I'm not getting many students with VIP Kid, and I've started onboarding with iTutor, Red Shirt iTutor group, but
Okay.
I'm a little leery. I'd love to join Outschool teaching primitive skills, cordage. Yes.
Oh wow.
That
Yeah,
is awesome. I wanted to learn that stuff as an adult. So,
And Go-Go Kid is offering a $300 bonus, and I have
True.
some videos on my channel for Go-Go Kid if you want to check into that. It's
Excellent.
like $300 in 30 days if you open the slots, but you only have to teach 3. So if they don't all get booked, you can still get the bonus.
Right.
So you don't
Right.
That's good.
get booked.
So Rebecca, iTutor group is Kim,
The
right?
red shirt.
Kim.
Yes, that's
Kim.
Kim. Yeah,
Yes.
she teaches a lot of classes. And when I added some companies last summer, iTutor group was the one who booked me the fastest.
Okay.
I had bookings within like a week or two. The other ones is like a couple months later or slow going. But iTutor group did book up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So that's a good one to kind of.
Evelyn's doing Bling ABC.
I'd love a connection.
You do
to
Bling,
one.
Rebecca?
I do Bling, yes.
Okay.
Yep. But it did take 4 months to get my first Bling class. And now I'm slowly getting it. But I fill in the gaps with VIP Kid when I'm not teaching Bling. But I prefer Bling because it pays more.
Okay. I'm
Right.
curious about that one.
So Nancy, we've got plenty of resources for you. Don't feel alone. We've got you.
And there are some teachers online that just share all kinds of different groups, like Online Teacher Dude and that Lexi.
True.
He has them.
Mhm.
He knows about every company.
Lexi and I, we're swapping collaborations here
Oh yeah.
next week.
Oh, good.
I think so. Yeah, we'll
That'll
have
be
her on
good.
here too. So, I put my email address in there. Nancy, just let me know things you're looking for. Like I said, we've got lots of friends. We've got Go-Go Kid. We've got Bling. We've got all kinds of resources and friends. So we'll hook you up there somehow.
Every teacher should have a job.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to
Can
go
I
ahead
say-
and
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to put in the chat box the Kim's YouTube channel.
Okay.
Oh,
She can
yeah.
go check out Kim's YouTube channel whenever she wants to. It has all kinds of iTutor group a video in there.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Kelly, did you have something?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell, so Nancy was talking about the connection. That is another thing that our boot camp course is offering, is we're putting people in smaller groups, and we're going to offer some small group help, and we're hoping the group becomes friends as well. So it's another way to meet people. And I also just wanted to say something. Cindy was talking about Go-Go Kid. It's 3 teach 3 classes if you open 75 PPT, or non-PPT if you teach 20 classes. You can get the $300 bonus.
If you can prove that you've taught 100 classes with a different ESL company.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see
Like,
that part.
if you are transferring, like this is GoGo Kid is your second company, and you come in, say, from VIP Kid. If you prove that you've taught 100 classes with VIP Kid, they'll say, just get on in there, just teach 20 classes. If any time, we're good to go.
Okay. Good to
Interesting.
know. Yeah.
All right. So, Marianne, thanks for putting that. It's also in the description box below. So if they're watching the replay, the boot camp is below. So first it's all the featured teachers from today, or some that have been on our channel before, and then the resources underneath with all of the ones we've talked about today. So awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.